All right, guys, what's going on with y'all? So it looks like we got a delicious treat here. Looks like 23 minutes ago. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here.
さあ、願いを言え。
ほらワクワクしてきたぞ。勝負しようぜベジータ。
小さくなったとはいえ貴様には負けん。まだまだ
戦いたいんなら付き合ってやる。本気で行くぞ。
はっくらえ。
覚悟しろよ。吹っ飛ばしてやる。はあ
誰だか知らんが俺が相手になってやる。吹き飛べ。俺はこんなものでは満足せんぞ。貴様に限界を超えた力を見せてやる。
よし本気で行くぞ。
俺に敗北はない。遅い。その程度か。キャリックフォー。
ねえ合格。私の肉食べただろ。今日の私は絶好調だ。
Okay, so we watched that trailer, and I'm gonna be honest, they look very, very good. I knew they were gonna look good because Sparking Zero itself, the graphics are just really, really cool. But we do have another treat here. These are like leaks for the patch notes that will be dropping tomorrow. And I do want to go ahead and let y'all know early access is today. So if you have the extra special super edition of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, you will be getting the diamond characters probably later on, maybe around 7 tonight, something like that. But I did want to go ahead and go over the patch notes real quick, and then I'll talk about like my favorite things from the patch notes and the character I'm probably going to be playing the most. So let's get right into it. So this update will be implemented from 7 on April 22nd, 2025. So we don't know if that's, well, it says it's JST. So that's probably going to be tomorrow night. I don't know, bro. I'm not doing all that. But to ensure a smooth gameplay experience, please be sure to apply the latest update file before playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. PS5, Xbox Series S, Steam. Okay. So they got some game mode changes and adjustments. Episode battle. Due to adjustments to the battle system, the balance of some stages has been adjusted. We don't, I mean, that you can't get more vague than that. So we're just going to go ahead and keep going. Custom battle. In line with the adjustments to the battle system, the balance of some extra battles has been adjusted. So maybe there's like some new features in the game, like maybe they reverted the key changes or something. So we'll just go ahead and look at it. Battle rules. You can now choose from 10, 15, and 20 total DP for DP battles and offline battles, player matches, Tenkaichi Budokai, and training. Well, okay, so that's huge. So now you can play more characters in stronger characters. You can already create a team of 5, but now you can have stronger characters with 20. Now I'm not sure if they'll like allow that to be in ranked. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Tenkaichi Budokai is, but maybe it's ranked. Whatever. Fix the issue so that the last settings you made will be maintained even after the game ends. What? I don't know what that is. Character selection screen display switching function added. Okay. They're probably changing the character screen again. Let's just continue. I'm not gonna lie, these are very vague, so hopefully we'll get some more like insight here. Or if I do find some more information, I'll let y'all know in the comments, or I'll make a new video. You can now change the sound quality of some combat sounds. Okay, so that might be interesting. It might be easier to super counter based off of sound if you can turn up that and then like lower the punch volume or turn up the punch volume. Depends on how you play. But let's get into this battle system changes. Short dash. Reduce the speed of short backward dashes. Is that like... Oh, well, I think it made it to where they... I think that's going to affect the loop. Like where people will do that loop where they will key blast you in the back and it's really hard to get out of it. I think that's good. Oh, the recovery time when activating a Dragon Dash during a short dash has been reduced. Okay, so that's like when you're trying to get behind your opponent and then they just kind of wait there and then sidestep. That's really good. So now it's going to make it harder for the people who like to turtle and just sit there. That's really good. Okay. High-speed Dragon Dash. Adjusted the time it takes to accept pre-input so that the Russian moves can be more easily connected when you arrive near the opponent. Oh, that's like if you press square, like while you're coming up, while you're flying behind them. So like your character will automatically do that punch, or you'll automatically do that like heavy punch where you punch them in the air if you press triangle. Okay, that's cool. So they adjusted the time it takes to accept. So that's just gonna be something weird that we have to play around with. It'll be much easier once I get it in game. So yeah, let's continue. Reduce the time required to charge to maximum during a smash melee attack during a high speed Dragon Dash. Oh, okay. Now, if that makes you do the like animation quicker, like to do the full charge quicker, you know, when people are like rushing you down with the kick and it's very hard to time to vanish when they're doing that. If it forces opponents to like kind of just do the full charge much quicker, it'll be easier to vanish those because the timing is like really, really weird right now. I'm personally happy about that, honestly. Adjust it so that even if you manipulate the trajectory while using a high-speed Dragon Dash, you will still end up directly in front of the opponent. Wow. So, wow. Okay, so if that's the case, it's not going to be like they're immediately, like if they do a high-speed Dragon Dash, you know when people send you flying and then they try to do a high-speed Dragon Dash to get behind you and continue the combo, if they put you in front of someone, I doubt they'll be able to like perception, but you can at least like try to vanish, or it'll be much easier to like do defense on this game. That's like the best way I can say it, do defense, but we'll have to see that in game. If it would really improve the functionality of the game if you don't just constantly get back shots the entire game. So I really like that if that's what it is, honestly. Z Burst Dash. The amount of energy consumed when activating has been reduced, and the energy consumed is now based on the distance traveled after activation. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you know how it took so much ki to do a Z Burst Dash in the first place? Yeah, you're not gonna have to worry about that anymore. That's awesome. That is awesome. And then the energy consumed is now based on the distance traveled. So if you are like all the way across the map, I'm thinking it's probably still going to take the 2 ki, but if you're closer, it might go down to the 1 ki again. So now like it just really helps people like not play turtle, like just kind of sitting there waiting, because like you'll have the ki to rush people down. Okay. General melee attacks. Increase the amount of energy recovered on hit. So you're going to get more ki per punches. So the android just got a super buff. Okay, okay, okay. Well, unless they didn't add it to them, but I would imagine they would. So androids are gonna have infinite ki for real. Like their ki can't be stopped. Okay. Adjusted the attack direction to be less likely to deviate against opponents who have just used a step. That is fire. So now, like, you know, when you're whiffing, like someone will sidestep and you're looking at them, you'll punch them once and then miss. That should be fixed. That should be fixed now. So that's really, really good. I was so tired of that. Rush in. Fixed an issue where some guards would get caught in between when rushing in and then rushing into combat. Some guards will get caught in between. I think that's like when you're like when you do your normal square combo and then you rush in with the X button and then you're like continuing. It's now not gonna be able, like some people won't be able to guard, which is good because like if you're attacking someone up front, I mean, it's just making offense a lot better because it's just really hard to like punch someone in the front. Like you'll have to just do that behind them or they're gonna use perception or block it or whatever. So if that's what that means, you know, like I said, take this with a grain of salt. These are also leaks and I'm not a Sparking Zero Pro. So yeah. Rush derivatives. It is now possible to activate a rush derivative even when a rush melee attack is being automatically evaded by moves like Goku Super Ultra Instinct or Whis. Wait, hold on. That's you. Hold on. UI Goku's still really good, but you UI Goku mains who just sit there and rely on the auto dodge, you're cooked. Like this is heat. This is an actual fight. Like this is a fire patch note. Hold on. That one actually is heat. UI Goku and Whis got a significant nerf from that. So now like they'll still evade, but it's easier to like hit them. That's ballin'. That's lit. Smash fighting. Adjusted the connection more smoothly when using a smash melee attack during a rush attack or rush melee attack. The connection more smoothly. So maybe when you're doing like the staggered combos, like when you're doing the small short charge attacks, it'll like be more dynamic. I don't know. We'll have to see that in game. Honestly, we'll have to see most of these in game. And honestly, if there's a Sparking Zero Pro that watches this video, go ahead and let me know what I got wrong or what I got right. That would be great. But let's continue on. Rush Energy Blast. Rush Energy Blast. Reduce the damage amount. So they nerf Ki Blast. Awesome. Improve the damage reduction when multiple hits are made. So the Ki Blast spammers, you're cooked. Awesome. Very, very, very awesome. Oh my God. I was praying for this. I used to pray for times like this. Smash Kidan. Reduce damage dealt by spreading Smash Blast. It has been made possible to deflect the energy blast of Son Goku. Oh my God. Yo, that's fire. So UI Goku is cooked. He can't do that air palm anymore. You can literally block it. Oh, you're cooked. UI Goku is cooked. Increase the energy consumption of unblockable Smash Blast and increase the recovery time after launch. So who has an unblockable Ki Blast? I don't think there's who has one. I don't. Whatever. I'm more happy about this one here because UI Goku is cooked. I love when UI Gokus get nerfed. Like this is so good. This is so good. If these patch notes are 100% real, we're up. We won. Assess. It is now impossible to make a judgment call while in guard recovery. I don't know what that means. The time it takes to launch a follow-up attack after successfully identifying the enemy has been relaxed. So it takes a little bit longer to attack when you find someone again. Increase the amount of energy consumed when activated. Increase the skill stock required to use smash fighting and rush derivatives from 1 to 2. I ain't gonna lie. You got to get a Sparking Zero Pro, bro. I don't even know what that mean, bro. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? We'll see when I get in the game, bro. I don't know what that mean. Super Discerning. The buff effect when deflecting a blast has been improved. Increased effect amount, extended effect duration. Oh, that's like when you're when you perception like a Gallic gun or a Kamehameha or something. A small amount of energy is now restored when a blast is deflected. So that's cool. I mean, they actually did something with that feature because it was kind of pointless. You were just wasting 2 blast stocks. Blast. Reduce the amount of damage dealt when hitting with blast or ultimate blast during a combo. That's fire. So now people who just beat the goofy out of you and then use an ultimate, you're not going to be completely eviscerated anymore. So that's awesome. A small amount of energy is now restored when a blast is deflected. Oh, well, I already read that. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Reduce damage dealt when multiple blast hits are made consecutively. So like if someone hits you with a rush attack and then they just do another rush attack, it doesn't do as much damage, which is awesome. I saw people spamming the UI Goku Attack of Doom. Like they hit you with the teleport rush and then they hit you with an ultimate. It's just not gonna do what it did before. Auto reflect. Only characters with DP 7 or higher can activate auto reflect in sparking mode. Oh, so that's like where the key blasts don't hit. So now characters who are less than 7 DP, they'll be hit with the key blast. Wow. Okay. That's really good. Okay. The automatic recovery speed of the first energy stick has been increased. That's like okay. That's like the bar, like the first bar of ki. Okay. Adjusted camera behavior during combat between regular and giant characters. Okay, so maybe they made it easier to see smaller people when you're using a giant. Because sometimes you couldn't see them. Adjusted throws to be less likely to be accidentally fired during air combos when using classic controls. Okay. So that's a buff for you classic users. I don't know why you use classic, but I'm never doing that. Adjusted the time it takes to be able to substitute. Bro, what is this? Is this Naruto? Like, what do you mean substitute? Bro, I don't know what that means. Let's keep it going. All right, skill changes and adjustments. General skills that automatically avoid opponent's attacks, such as Wild Sense and After Image Fist. If you are judged while the effect is active, it will be canceled. I think that's like when you're using. So now that is canceled with Perception. I think if you use Perception, it gets canceled. KO, Shout of Rage. So that cheesy move with KO is getting nerfed. It increased the activation time, which is so amazing. Oh my god. Blast adjustment and changes. All unblockable explosive blast. Increase the speed at which the effect range expands. Oh. Okay, so that's like Majin Vegeta's attack. Fat Boo. Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, his ultimate. So those go much faster now. They're not super slow and then like just a waste of a move. So that's awesome. We got to see how fast it is though. All rapid fire blast. Increase the damage amount. So that's like that move that nobody uses. Like the like Vegetas. The Vegetas normally have those like those Ki Blast supers. Maybe it'll actually be usable. I don't think they will, but we'll see. Future Trunks Super Final Slash. Increased energy consumption and damage dealt. So that's his super attack. So Final Flash, not Final Slash. So yeah, it increased the amount of ki, but it does more damage. Super Trunks finished Buster. They increased his damage, which is good. Whis Symphony of Destruction made it possible to quickly evade. So now, once you get tripped by Whis, you actually can move. Fire. Giant characters in general. Reduce damage dealt by rush melee and smash melee. Okay, so giants got a nerf. Okay. Increase the recovery time when a rush or smash attack misses. That's good. Increase damage taken from melee attacks. I don't know about that one. That one's kind of crazy. Giants were already like squishy as I don't know what, but from fusions, but whatever. Reduce short backward sprint speed. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, whatever. Giants are done. Like you don't want to use the giant anymore. They're kind of trash. Yeah, that's the patch notes. That's the end of the patch notes here. So these patch notes were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally what I've been asking for, so I can't complain. The gameplay updates are a lot better than I thought they would be. And on top of that, the DLC characters I'm gonna be playing are probably gonna be Glorio first. I like Glorio a lot, and then the big hitter, the heavy hitter from here is going to be the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But I also like Ku. I really like all the characters from Daima, honestly. And, I got to throw this in here. Anyone who thought we were getting Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 Goku and also like the Super Saiyan 4s and the adults in this update, and we were getting Majin Buu, you're out of your mind. Come on, bro. Like they're saving the best for the last DLC. So Goma, all those, they'll be in the last DLC. And then that's the thing. We don't know if they're going to stop at 3 DLCs or give us another season pass with more DLC characters. But on top of that, I did not expect Pansy. So I will be using Pansy when she comes out. I'm going to be the first Z rank Pansy. I might live stream. I've been dabbling in that here and there. But yeah, if y'all like this one, y'all have a good day, and try to leave me a like. But if you can't, I understand. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day. And yeah, this is a W patch notes, and W characters.